I recently bought some larger thread spools for my sewing projects, and these spools are too large to fit on the holders that come with the machine. So I decided to design and 3D print a custom adapter to hold these spools that fits on the bobbin winder on top of my machine. The first step was to draft a rough design of what I wanted to create. My idea was for the adapter to essentially be a scaled up spool pin that gets attached to the bobbin winder, standing up vertically on top of the machine. As an additional feature, the pin will not only hold the large thread spool, but will also allow for a bobbin to be placed on top. This will come in handy when sewing with two threads, for example when using a twin needle. For capturing all the relevant measurements and dimensions, I sketched the cross-section of the spool adapter. The next step was to figure out what the exact dimensions will need it to be. I needed to know the diameter and height of the bobbin winder to make sure the adapter fits properly. I also measured the spool and bobbin sizes, which determined how tall and thick the adapter pin needed to be. With the sketch and measurements ready, I started modeling the spool adapter. In Fusion 360, I created a rough shape of one side of the cross-section and then added all the exact dimensions. Using the Revolve tool, the sketch is transformed into a solid spool adapter object. To make everything feel a little smoother, I used the fillet tool on most of the edges. Before the adapter can be printed, the model first needs to go through a slicer. The main considerations for this print were to add supports, so the adapter can be printed standing up, without the overhang simply collapsing. The infill was set to 50% to ensure the relatively thin pin won't break easily. The layer height was set to 0.3mm to speed up the entire print a little. Once sliced, the model was finally ready to be printed. The print finished in about an hour. After carefully removing the print from the build plate, the supports came off pretty easily. Now the moment of truth, testing whether the adapter actually does what it's supposed to do. Luckily my adapter fit perfectly, holding the large spool and the bobbin without any issues.